It is episode 35 of Granny Square Sunday, and this is a series where I share anything that I have been working on that is Granny Square related. Hey, it's Tammy, Crafty Mompreneur. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. It is episode 35 of Granny Square Sunday, and this is a series where I share anything that I have been working on that is Granny Square related. We are currently crocheting our way through this brand new card deck, the Granny Square Flowers card deck. Doing things a little bit different this week because it is Sunday, so it's technically Granny Square Sunday, but this video actually won't go live until Mondays. So I'm kind of reserving Sundays for the day that I work on Granny Squares, and then I'll have a video ready for you on Mondays. And then we will be doing 2 videos a week for a while, maybe some shorts, and then another video on Thursday. So Mondays and Thursdays will be videos. In either it'll be a Granny Square video or just 2 regular videos. But this week's video will be this Granny Square episode 35, and then crocheting everything pink is going to be our Wednesday, maybe Thursday video. It all depends. I have about 3 other pink things I'm working on that I'm hoping to get finished for that video. Prior to Sunday, today, I have finished 2 of the Granny Squares. And so I think what I'll do is I'm going to crochet the other 3 with you and show you some footage of me getting those crocheted today. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you all 5 of them. So these are the 5. And I've already done this one and this one. So number 48, Zinnia, and 19, Water Lily. So this is Water Lily and this is Zinnia. I have finished those 2. So these are the 3 I have left to do, so let's get to crocheting these. So how this video is going to work is I am going to finish crocheting the 3 that I haven't yet crocheted, and then I will show you all 5 of them. Then we'll pick new squares for my next video, and that'll be it for today's video. So let's start crocheting. So I'm gonna start with this one, which is Astrantia. I don't know what that is, but this is the one we're gonna do. So we need this color, we need yellow, and I was gonna use this. Yes. And then for these Granny Squares, I love this yarn and a 4mm hook, and that's it. So this one looks pretty, not too bad. So let's crochet this one. Well, that was a technique that I've never done before on a Granny Square. So here we are with a little flower, hence the name Flower Granny Square. Okay, so funny. Okay. Anyway, so here we are. Hopefully mine will start to, I guess it looks the same. Yeah, looks good. I don't know if I like that. Carrying the yarn right there. See that? I'm gonna have to go hide that somewhere else because that looks funny. Whoops, I dropped something. See how that, like, you can kind of see it floating around right there. I'm just gonna take that out. I will hide that yarn tail somewhere else. Okay. Let's move on to, I guess, the outer edge. finished that one, so I think I will move on to this one because it has two of the same colors. So we need this one, and then I need to grab purple, orange, and this color. All right, let's make this one. All right, so here is where we're at. I do not like doing puff stitches. Not my favorite, but I think this is bigger because I did it in a magic circle, magic ring. I don't know. I think it looks right though. I think we're looking good. All right, 3 more rounds on this one and we'll be good to go. I am on my last one for the week. I think it's the same color as that. I guess that is, no. I don't know. I'm not sure what color that one is. I feel like it might be this. No. No, that's not that. Let's just stick with this, and then the green. Like that. I think that's right. I mean, kind of looks a little bit different. But it's fine. Well, clearly I messed this one up. I have no idea what I did wrong, but clearly I did something wrong. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wait a second. These go, oh, these go in the, oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. I got to take this all out. Dang it, I messed up. So clearly I did that wrong. So what I did is I put the corners in the end of the flower space, and the corners were supposed to go in the chain space. So I'm going to be redoing this, and when I come back, we'll wrap up this video by showing you all the squares completed and then picking some new cards for next week. I did not get a chance to film the rest of the video yesterday, so I am here bright and early Monday morning to get this video wrapped up and show you the 5 cards that I crocheted for Granny Square Sunday and pick some new cards. So let's just get into it. If I have clips that I haven't shown already, I will go ahead and show those as I'm talking about the cards, but let's do this. Okay, the first card that I crocheted this week was Water Lily. I feel like I had to redo this one a couple times if I remember right, because... Okay, I'm working on this first square. I picked pink because we're kind of a pink theme here. But, so my square, I think I'm doing these stitches too tight. Because when I loosen up the stitches, you can see them better. So I think my green is too tight. I think everything else is right, I think. That doesn't look the same either. I think that might be wrong. I don't know. Let me see. I think my yellow corners might be wrong, but you know what? I'm not going to redo it. I am going to redo the green though and see if I can loosen up my stitches for that. This is the card, and here's how my version turned out. And while the pink parts and the yellow part look good, this green part was not, you know, it just seems like my stitches were too tight, because here's the back, and look at that. I weaved in my ends. You guys would be so proud of me. So I guess maybe with blocking, this will look the same, but I do like the flower pattern. You know, it's one of the 3D flowers, and it wasn't too terribly difficult up until this part, and I felt like it just wasn't working. So it's done though, and it's pretty. Let's see, the next one I did was this one, card number 48, Zinnia. And here is my zinnia. I think it looks almost perfect. I didn't struggle too much with this one. In fact, I don't think I really struggled much at all with this one, but I think this one looks pretty darn close. This one does, I feel like this is one that I could make into one of the bags I was talking about. So, I mean, it's kind of a fall colored one, but this is one I might do one of the little like kid bags. I don't know, we'll see. So there we go. Next was this guy, which I have never done one like this. This is number 43, Estrandia. I don't know how to say that, but there it is. And here is my, oh, I can't hardly see that. Let's get the background like that. So yeah, that one looks pretty close. I wasn't exactly sure where to go on these little tops of the star pattern or flower pattern. And quite frankly, I don't know. I need a back. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so you can see the pattern. So, I mean, I feel like I'm not sure what I would do with this square. I mean, it's just got too many holes in it for me. Like, what do you do? So this might be one I don't know what to do with. I don't foresee myself making a whole bunch of them because it was kind of a pain to make. And I don't know that I really like it. So anyway, it's done. Okay, the next one was number 47. I don't know how to say these words. Ranunculus. I have no idea how to say that. That's gonna be fun. I don't even know if you'll be able to see that. How would you say that? I mean, I guess I could look it up, but not while I'm recording a video. So we're just gonna whatever. It's not that serious. Okay, but here's the card and here's my version. I would say this one looks pretty spot on. Like for reals, like that's like almost perfect. And I don't love puff stitches at all because this one has a lot of them. But granted, they were like the smaller puff stitches, so it wasn't terrible. But did I struggle with this one at all? I think the corners, I might have messed up the corners. I'm not sure. But regardless, it's done, and I kind of like this one. Definitely getting a different color vibe on this card deck than I did on the other one. This one's definitely more just like more muted colors, I guess. I don't know, but it's pretty. And then we have the last card. This one, you saw me struggling with this one, but I did finally finish it. And this is another one that I'm not really sure what I would do with, but this is number 12. California Sunlight is the name of this one. And after a much struggle with this one, this was the one I struggled with the most, as you saw. Here's my version. So, again, I don't know, with the ones that are just cut out like this, like, I don't know what to do with these. I just don't know what to do with them. So at the end of this, we're just going to have 50 granny squares of flowers, and hopefully I make something with them along the way. But so far, like, out of the 5 I've crocheted, I feel like these 2 are the ones that I could do a bag out of. Of course, not together. Like, I would need to make another one of these, another one of these, and then make a bag. Maybe this one, but I don't know, because I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, that's the 5 squares that I crocheted this week. Here they all are. Okay, so I guess now we can pick some new cards for me to work on this week. Here are the cards that I have left. I'm just going to mix them up. We'll just mix them up. So I'm just going to mix them up like this and then pick from the stack so that I can't see them. And I kind of like the surprise of not knowing what like cards I'm going to be crocheting, you know. So we're going to do mixy. And then I'm just going to pick from like the middle of the deck. Here's the first one. This one is card number 41, and it's called a strawberry leaf. We'll just pull out another one from the middle. This one, what is with these cards? Sunflower. Does not look like a sunflower, but we'll go with it. All right, let's go for, oops, apple blossom number 34. Those are all very orange. Let's go for number 28, clematis. I don't know. And then one more. How about we do 42, azalea. Okay, so those are the cards. Let's look at them all together. We have number 41, 25, 34, 28, and 42. So I got all the cards picked. I got the yarn set up, minus figuring out the orange debacle and finding a burgundy. I think I do have a burgundy color for that. So we are all set for the next episode of Granny Square Sunday. I think I said it in the opening, but this is episode 35. I think this is episode 35 of Granny Square Sunday. So hopefully I can get Granny Square Sunday episode 36 out on Sunday, but I guess we will wait and see when that episode comes out. My plan is, to just try and get one episode of Granny Square Sunday out every week. But as I mentioned, it may not happen just depending on what we have going on. This past week was a little chaotic with our AC going out, with my daughter being home from college, and just dealing with, we had a AC guy out here 3 days this week. So that kind of limited like my video recording time and editing and all of that, because when you have people in your house coming and going, it's just not very easy to record and edit videos, even if you have a separate room in your house, which right now I'm in my oldest daughter's bedroom, who was here this week, so I couldn't really go in her bedroom. So it's just been a week, and it's a new week, and we're getting started off fresh with a new video, barring it is Granny Square Sunday on a Monday again, but I did crochet most of the squares on Sunday, so maybe that counts. And maybe we just go with that philosophy that Granny Square Sundays are the day of crocheting granny squares. So perhaps maybe we do a Granny Square Sunday live and we crochet granny squares together. What do you guys think about that? What if we tried a Granny Square Sunday live and everyone just crochet granny squares together? And that could be Granny Square Sunday. Maybe? I don't know. Should we try that this coming Sunday and see how it goes? I've actually never done a live before, so that would be kind of a first. I can't really show you the card and teach you how to crochet it because, that would not be fair to Claire Montgomerie and her card deck. But for those of you that have a granny square that you want to crochet, we could do that. Maybe that's the thing. Let me know in the comments if you think that you might be interested in a Granny Square Sunday live on a Sunday, and we could crochet granny squares together. I could crochet the 5 that I have for my Granny Square Sunday, and then on Monday I recap the 5 squares, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying new things, So let me know in the comments what you think about doing a possible Granny Square Sunday live this week where I crochet the granny squares. And I don't know. We'll see what you guys say in the comments and we'll decide from there. I will post in the community tab. And then if I decide that that's what I'm going to do, I will schedule a live. Is that what you do? I'm not really sure. I guess I'll just wait and hear back from your guys' comments on what you think about that. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. The Modern Guide, no wait, not the Modern Guide to Granny Squares. Oh, I'm obviously looking at them that way. Duh. Okay. How about... Okay, so that is all of the cards. So that's all the yarn. Okay. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope you